Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I am Jamie Beth. Today we're going to talk about the Bridgewater Triangle and Cursed Woods. Now, I came across this article a while back and I just thought it sounded really odd. If anyone knows about the Bridgewater Triangle, or if you live in Massachusetts and have an opinion about it, please let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear your thoughts. We're going to jump right in and start talking about this crazy area in Massachusetts. For years, ghost hunters and paranormal experts alike have flocked to the Bridgewater Triangle, which is a 200 square mile area in eastern Massachusetts. Many believe the area to be a breeding ground for the unexplainable. Renowned cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman was the first to call the area the Bridgewater Triangle in the 1970s. The towns that made up the points of the triangle include Rehoboth, Abington, and Freetown, with Bridgewater in its center. Other towns included in this vortex are Raynham, Brockton, Norton, and Taunton. As a paranormal researcher, Coleman has been intrigued by the paranormal accounts in the area and has traced paranormal activity back to the 1760s. It was chronicled that on the morning of May 10th, 1760, witnesses reported seeing what they described as an inexplicable sphere of fire in the Bridgewater and Roxbury areas. This sphere was even brighter than the sun. In the towns of Freetown and Fall River, there have been several cases of reported animal mutilations. When local police investigated, their findings indicated that the mutilations were a work of a local cult. After a cow was found carved up in the woods, a group of young calves were discovered in a glade so gruesomely mutilated that it appeared to be some type of ritual sacrifice. Just off Route 24, mutilations and alleged animal sacrifices were discovered in the Freetown Fall River State Forest. It's long been believed to be the site of rituals, not just animal sacrifices, but human murders as well, that were committed by a satanic cult. At the opposite end of the forest is the Assonet Ledge, and it has its own set of legends. So one such legend is the Lady of the Ledge. And it suggested that it was a Native American princess who was told by her father that she couldn't marry the man she loved, so she threw herself off this ledge to her death. As such, people who visit the ledge often say that they see her spirit all dressed in white looking for her lost love. Now, this has kind of been debunked. It is said that this ledge was built or created by a quarry that dug out granite from the area in the early 20th century. But that doesn't account for the sightings and experiences that people are having there. And it's also said that if you were to stand on this ledge, you would be overcome with the feeling of wanting to jump off it. Also in this forest is something called Profile Rock. It's a natural formation that resembles a human face. This site has spiritual significance to the Wampanoag people, and historical significance in that it's allegedly where Anawan, the Wampanoag figure, received a lost wampum belt. Some visitors to Profile Rock have claimed to see a ghostly figure of a man sitting on the rock. According to local legend, Native American tribespeople had warrior ghost dancers perform ceremonial dances on the rock. Some paranormal experts argue that there is a strong negative energy that encompasses the forest, and this is the reason for the strange happenings there. The ultra creepy Hockomock Swamp is a 5,000 acre swamp smack dab in the western part of the Bridgewater Triangle. This is the largest swamp in all of New England. The Wampanoag people called the swamp the place where spirits dwell. Colonial settlers called it Devil's Swamp. All right, I had to put a little bit of powder underneath my eyes because this blue shadows has a little bit of fallout and it's messing up my makeup underneath, so we'll have to do a little cleanup at the end here. There has been several accounts of a large half man, half ape, hairy creature prowling the area around the swamp. There has also been reported sightings of cryptozoological beings called a thunderbird, which is best described as a massive pterodactyl-like bird with a large wingspan between 8 to 12 feet long. The one-room Horvine school located in Runova is said to be haunted by its former inhabitant. Built in the 1840s, the school was in active use until about 1937. However, visitors are allowed to visit the school on certain Sundays during the summer by appointments. Over the years, visitors have reported hearing voices and witnessing ghostly classes in session. Some believe the ghosts were awakened when the structure was renovated in 1968 to celebrate the town's anniversary. Rehoboth's most famous ghost is that of a red-headed hitchhiker of Route 44, who is said to haunt the roadway right at the Seekonk and Rehoboth line. Nobody is sure who the spirit is. He is seen standing on the side of the road in his dirty jeans and flannel shirt, along with his long, shaggy red hair and beard. But when he puts his thumb out for a ride and a driver pulls over to give him a lift, they're never the same again. He will soon break out into a disturbing laughter before disappearing from the back seat of the vehicle. Oh my gosh, that is so creepy. I had to take some of my makeup off. I gotta put it back on once I was finished with my eyes. I think my eyes are pretty much the way I want them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put my face makeup on, and I will continue with the story in just a second. In West Bridgewater, the Comfort Bridge is made of 3 large boulders and crosses the river. Altitude Rock, which formed the south side of the bridge, bears an inscription from 1862. It is believed to have been carved by Reverend Timothy Otis Payne of the New Church of Jerusalem. It is a Christian sect founded on the principles of the occultist Emanuel Swedenborg, whose philosophies reportedly influenced Freemasonry. Swedenborg asserted that the physical world was a result of spiritual causes, and the laws of nature are reflections of spiritual laws. Lost for nearly a century beneath moss and overgrowth, the 150-year-old inscription reads, "All ye who in future days walk by Nuckatesset stream, love not him who hummed his lay, cheerful to the parting beam, but the beauty that he wooed in this quiet solitude." One of the most interesting spots is Dayton Rock. The slanted 40-ton, 6-sided boulder is approximately 5 feet high, 9.5 feet wide, and 11 feet long. It is covered in features of people, animals, and symbols. The origin and meaning of the markings have been the subject of debate for more than 300 years. Speculations have been made about the markings, but their identity has never been determined. Theorists have attributed them to ancient Native Americans, Norse, colonial Portuguese, and even medieval Chinese sailors. In the 1950s, the stone was removed from the river by crane and deposited on shore, where a museum was built around it. Today, a small group of locals run the museum. They organize talks exploring the history of the area and the theories surrounding the stone and its markings. So that is our story for today. I hope you guys found this as fascinating as I did. I just thought it was really, really interesting. If you did, give it a thumbs up and remember to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, as well as a notification bell next to it to be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.